Quite literally, no matter what you watch, read, or listen to, just about everything in this world has one common thing, and that's a bunch of talking. It is something that is more necessary to media than pink goo is to McDonald's burgers. But very recently, George Miller, who is the director for the new Furiosa movie and other previous Mad Max movies, have revealed that Anya Taylor-Joy only has 30 lines of dialogue in its 2.5-hour movie. That's right, 30 lines for a main character, which is obviously surprising, but at the same time, whenever I hear that this is the case, I just know that the movie is going to be fantastic. Because if we're talking about the Mad Max franchise specifically, Mad Max Fury Road had its main character, played by Tom Hardy, speak only 63 lines of dialogue within 2 hours. So this is absolutely nothing new. And if we're talking about movies outside of Mad Max, there are films like Dune Part 2 where even though it had a fair bit of dialogue, the director Denis Villeneuve pulled his pants down and blatantly said that he hates dialogue. And another example is John Wick 4, where Keanu Reeves spoke only 380 words and 103 lines of dialogue in a 3-hour movie. And the common denominator between Dune, Fury Road, and John Wick is that not only were all these movies good, but they were all action movies. Like, why would you want people yammering like a parrot when the main appeal is the eye-ejaculating visuals on screen? And that is mainly the argument that George Miller is trying to make for why little to no talking can be a good thing. And that's that he believes that movies should be and feel fast, not TikTok fast, but maintain a pace where you never feel bored, and compensating that lack of dialogue for amazing visuals is the way to go. And that is something I wholeheartedly agree with, because a big reason why some people choose not to watch movies is because of how long some of them are. Like, filmmakers always clap back and say that, oh, if you can sit down and binge watch a whole TV series, then you should easily be able to watch a 3-hour movie. But the thing is that with the TV series, like every single 40-minute episode, let's say, there's always something big happening within those 40 minutes that take up about 10 minutes. Whereas with super long movies like Killers of the Flower Moon or even Avatar 2, those movies sometimes have 40-minute portions where nothing exciting is going on, and that's what people sometimes don't want. They want something to happen in order to not get bored. And I guess that is what George Miller is trying to capitalize on by delivering a movie that is filled with some of the best action you will ever see. I mean, this is the same guy who made Mad Max Fury Road's story through initially storyboards as opposed to a script. Like, that's how much he tries to not make dialogue a priority, so that's a sign of a good filmmaker. But above all, the storytelling method is clearly working because the new Furiosa movie is getting praised like no tomorrow. But look, this doesn't mean that every genre should not have dialogue. I mean, dramas and comedy thrive off of dialogue, but filmmaking also needs to evolve, and if you can still tell a good story by showing and not speaking, especially in the action genre, then don't hesitate to make the film. Besides, old media like Charlie Chaplin movies and Mr. Bean became popular without speaking, so it's probably only a matter of time until silent movies become popular again. But yeah, that's it.